Good morning. This is real progress news. I'm just doing videos in my car, my truck. Okay, I just saw Candice Owens, and her take on the Trump assassination attempt, and I agree 100% with her. This was an inside job. Secret Service allowed this to happen. Somebody was helping this guy. He had encrypted messages, encrypted apps he was using. He had communications with a couple of different countries. He had visited Washington, D.C. This was the worst shooter they could ever pick, because the guy was completely an idiot. Or he was promised that he once get arrested, then they would get him out of prison, give him a new identity, give him millions of dollars. That's the only explanation for this, because he wasn't suicidal. But this has been brewing for a long time. Donald Trump is an existential threat to democracy, to our country. He's never going to leave. He's Adolf Hitler reincarnated. They made up every crazy story about Donald Trump to whip up the psychos out there, to think that it would make good sense to get rid of them. You know, it's the old saying, well, if you'd been able to go back in time, would you kill Adolf Hitler before he did what he did? And that's the scenario. I mean, look at MSNBC. Oh my God, these guys. Anyway, this was an inside job. Secret Service knew about this. They did not take Trump off the stage. He should have been delayed, actually, because they knew way ahead of time, before they let him out on the stage, that there was a threat. So this is an abomination. And Congress doesn't get to the bottom of this, then there's more of a cover-up than we thought. Looks like some of the Republicans are just going, hey, this is bullshit, what we're seeing here. This was collusion between the FBI and Homeland Security, and this is the deep state. This is what the deep state does. These are the people at the top. They have to get rid of Trump, because he will drain the swamp this time and uncover all this bullshit that's been going on, all the corruption with Joe Biden. He's a puppet. He's out now. Kamala Harris is in now as the presidential candidate. So much for democracy with the Democrat Party. This is complete bullshit. And any of the Americans that believe the bullshit are idiots. They are not thinking deeply enough. They don't know history. They don't understand how these operations work. And that's the problem. You've got a huge percentage of the population in America that are idiots. They were never taught proper history. I know, even when I went to high school, the history was bullshit. I didn't learn history until I got out of high school and out of college. And that's when I started studying all this stuff. And I was a member of the Lyndon LaRouche organization back in the 80s. And I learned how all this stuff works back then. I learned about history, about how these assassination operations work with the British, with the United States, the deep state, the elites, the psychos at the WEF. This was an inside job. There's absolutely no doubt about it. 100% guaranteed. They need to get to the bottom of this. They need to drain the swamp. These guys need to be in prison. Okay, Christopher Wray. I can't remember the lady's name. Cheadle. I don't remember her first name. The director of Secret Service. She was involved. Had to be. There was the high-ups in the Secret Service made a delay. They say this is incompetence. Well, this would be the incompetence of the century. So anyway, that's it. That's the bottom line. Let's push Congress to get to the bottom of who did this. What part of the deep state planned this and let this happen? That's what I want to know. That's what Americans need to know. Okay? And that's it. So, subscribe and like the video, because I'm telling you the absolute truth. And anybody with a brain that knows history knows that I'm right. Okay? Let's see how this turns out. All right. Have a great day. Bye.